Hi there, and welcome back to Golden Empress Collection. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join me, Gemini. This is going to be your first reading for the month of August. I hope that you guys are doing well. I know that spiritually a lot of people are under attack right now, having to go through a lot of transition and change. So let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. And we'll get this going and flowing. What we do is we take a look at the past, present, and the future. We clarify if we need to, and then we take a look at you and your other person. And of course, we always go over into the extended, just in case there's a lot of extra that we pick up on. Lots of channeled messages come through as well. Okay, so again, the past energy, walking away. For some of you, I'm hearing the word concern here. Concern about how new traveling is going to happen, or some sort of energy is going to happen. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So definitely change and transition with that Scorpio energy. New beginnings. Okay, give me a present energy for my Geminis, please. Okay. I see the 8 of Wands flipped out. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're off to a new journey here. You're off to something new. You're expressing yourself. I also feel like you're doing something beautiful in a way. It's something that you might not necessarily see just yet. But again, I know that this is Pisces, but I'm picking up on Scorpio. Full energy here talks to me about the way that something is going to be communicated. Because this is actually, done unexpectedly in some sort of way. Okay? Something's going to be done unexpectedly here. But I feel like it's definitely something positive. Okay, yeah, and the reason that you walked away is because you were trapped in some sort of mental headspace here. 6 of Cups energy has to do with the past. It was like you keep reflecting on some sort of memory that was keeping you stuck. And it's almost like you are now free from whatever that delusion was. I think it's definitely Neptune sitting in that Pisces energy. It's almost like it took you a while, but the journey that you're about to go on, it's long overdue, is what it feels like. Long overdue. Clarify, yes, there we go. Okay, yep, makes sense. I told you, Taurus, Uranus is sitting in Taurus, something unexpected, having to walk away from something. Okay, I don't know what this is though, but whatever it is, the transition is happening very, very quickly. Okay, for some of you guys, you might feel like this is a loss with the 5 of Pentacles here, but let's see where this new card is taking you with the Fool card, please. What's the future energy? Yes, see, it's the conversation. It's the conversation as to why you feel that way. There's something that you are missing, though, I will tell you that. And it has a lot to do with whatever this, again, Piscean energy is. There's something new where you're going to learn some sort of information and bring out some sort of clarity here. You're walking, here's the other thing. For some of you guys, I'm not sure why, but I feel projection energy here of possibly your feelings onto someone else. It could be a Pisces energy here. Yes, it's definitely a Pisces energy here. It's almost like the fact that you wanted to end something because you were mentally stuck in whatever it was. You communicated or possibly had some sort of energy with fear-based thinking, and now you're really realizing everything that was said. You're seeing something for what it really truly is, and everything that has been manifested at this point. You're coming with a deeper knowledge. There's more intuition. It's almost like something very spiritual is about to play out here, and it's definitely going to affect the way you look at things moving forward here. And I'm just hearing it's definitely going to affect the way that you're looking at things moving forward. You have to find the deeper meaning in what all of this is going to be. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, you're having a really hard time decoding whatever message this is. It definitely has you kind of stuck in this energy, and it's like it keeps happening over and over again. That's another thing. For some of you, I see a lot of transition here. You know what? I'm shuffling, and then right here at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Knives. So someone around you is real smooth, Gemini, real smooth. There's some sort of manipulation tactic that's going on with that knife King of Knives that I just saw, or the Father of Knives, a very masculine energy that is trying to manipulate something and make it delayed. All right, there needs to be a spiritual healing that happens here between this Hangman energy and now you've got this Piscean energy. Spiritual healing is what this energy is all about for you, okay? And it's like the messages that are coming in for you. I feel like for some of you guys, I'm just not gonna lie, I don't think it's you saying it. I think it's like the appropriate messenger needs to come to you and show you how to get what you need. You know, how do you begin this healing? Can you find closure for whatever this situation is? I mean, you tried to find it in the past, but I feel like the path that you took was one of lack. It was one of lack, and so now there's a new opportunity to do something different here. But you are going to have to make some sort of offer to really step into controlling what this is going to be. I feel like for some reason, the deceptive energy here has a lot to do with someone's reputation and whether or not they can actually take power or control over a situation, Gemini. I don't even want to use this deck. I don't know why. I just don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see what's coming back. I want to come out. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of that deck. So again, the need for power and the need for control. You know, what is your purpose? How are you faring in life is basically what it feels like. Okay, so these next few cards here are actually going to be your energy here. First card out is the World card, so you can't make it up. Capricorn energy. A life lesson, communication, new communication coming in, and I'm feeling slowly, okay, about why things are so confusing for you. What path are you supposed to be taking, and why do you feel like you're so on the defense? There's something here with Saturn that's making you feel like you need to be on the defense from something that might not be there. It's definitely a delusional energy, and it's something that you keep thinking about. There's pain and conflict here because of a third-party energy that's around you. I feel like this is someone who has deliberately possibly tried to harm you, okay? This is also the lesson that you're learning, again here, Gemini, about some sort of action you may have taken in possibly past life. I am picking up on Akashic record here, but also the energy of why do you feel you need to speak on something the way that you have, or you know, it's just kind of like the reflective energy with that Five of Cups. Show me your other person. Gemini. Benevolent energies, please come forward so we can help and assist Gemini with whatever situation they need to be dealing with today. What wisdom do they need to seek? The other person. The other person. The other person that you are dealing with, Gemini, right now is at a standstill because of some sort of particular heartbreak. And it could have been that there was a conversation between the two of you where you two decided to go your separate ways. There could be some sort, yes, that's what I'm feeling. I also feel like this person feels like you are family. I feel like they feel that the home is now broken, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to clarify what this third party energy is, the same way that I've clarified your energy between this deceptive action or purpose here. Gemini, I'm wondering if maybe you're not sure about what it is that you want to do at this time. See, that's too many, but I am going to look at this. Okay, so listen, there's two opinions here, if that makes sense, all right? And this has been going on for a very long time with whatever this heartbreak is. It's a drama factor of, you know, someone really trying to rush in, bring some sort of new news, bring something different to the table. But now it just seems like this person is, tell me what this three of, just one card, please. Difference of opinion for sure. Yeah, difference of opinion and how things should be taken care of and how they need to be organized here. Channeling. I don't like the fact that what I'm picking up on, I don't know, there's an energy here where Saturn is really big for you, Gemini. And it's causing some sort of difficulty for you with this Nine of Wands. You need to be very smart about the moves that you're getting ready to make moving forward. I feel that here. I see an energy of where you're going to be moving too quickly. So I want you to make sure that this other person that is having this epiphany about some sort of painful cycle in their life. Could be generational awakenings, could be Akashic records, something that this person is communicating to you. Yes, here it is right there. I feel it. There you go. 9 of Cups. It's that ending. It's that rebirth. You have 9 and you have 9 in both of your energies. So there's some sort of conclusion. This is the wrap up. This is something new and brand new. That's what I'm hearing. And you know what's funny is this is your soulmate, whoever this is. By the end of this Lionsgate energy, you will have completed and wrapped up whatever cycle it is with this particular person, and you're going to start something all over again. You're going to start something new. Now, I don't know if it's going to be with this person, but I do know that this person is actually stepping into their wish fulfillment here when it comes to being able to complete new things with this particular ending. They're actually very organized. I feel like this person is spiritual. This person does understand why the heartbreak is happening the way that it has. They had this particular epiphany. I feel like this is at a point where you are going from the 9 of Wands to the King of Rods because of the fact that you had to do some sort of growing, and it could have been over an issue, as you were growing up. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But there's also a lesson here. There's this new message that's coming in regards to a mother's love. I definitely feel that. And something that you are thinking about from your past. This is also about your abundance. What's so simple is and what's funny is this could be just something as simple as a hug. That restarts and reignites this family potential here. Okay, it does restart this family potential. I'm not sure why you're sitting here in this 9 of Swords energy when there's a positive vibration that could be had. There's something about conflict, or maybe it took too long, or something about having to put in the actual effort in order to make things better for yourself, Gemini. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is something that you have to plan, all right? You can't be trying to take advantage of other people. You can't be on the defense. There can't be a bunch of drama, all right? Because here you are again. See what I'm saying? Yeah, look at this. The 2 different opinions, and now watch this. The 9 of Swords coming back out. So it's like, take a deep breath. Don't be so on the rush to be fighting or be upset. Okay, because whatever it is or whoever it is that you're dealing with over here, this person is completely organized, and they are actually going to do whatever it is that they want to do to step into their own happiness here. That's what I feel. I feel like this person watches out for themselves, but here's the other thing. They also watch out for you, because you have a lot of singular energy here, and this person has energy of commitment. This person has energy of understanding heartbreak and pain. Wish fulfillment. Be careful with this person as well, because they could have some sort of tendency where they're so over analytical, that they do something that causes some sort of conflict with a third party so that they can have their way. Scorpionic energy. This could be that major, ending that's going to be coming around here. I want something else on this. Okay, I heard this one's even better. Tell me about this third party energy here, because you definitely have a third party here and somebody looking for their cake and eating it too. Okay, you guys, if you broke up with somebody that you were in a commitment with or felt bound to, you guys are still kind of talking about that breakup. If that, you could be communicating with them or they could be communicating with you. But I really do feel like it's you that has moved on from whatever the situation is. This person is the one that's still stuck and hoping and wishing to, possibly reunite with you. That would be their wish fulfillment, to have this happy life with you. But pretty much what I'm picking up on is that you have other plans. You have other plans here. Tell me about this 3 of Swords, please. What is this? I'm kind of concerned that this person would be willing to reach out and try to touch you through other people. They would be willing to hurt you by trying to put you down, okay? But then there's also an energy here of where this particular person possibly needs to apologize to you because they have, done something where they have another person, okay? They might have a whole nother relationship. The reason that they're not pushing forward with you is because of the fact that this is what's going on over there in their energy. I feel like this is your energy. See what I'm saying? Now, while this is Virgo energy, it's also Libra energy. There's truth and clarity coming out for you. I feel like that's how you were stuck here, Gemini. You were like, something happened. You know, this person walked away. You saw some sort of communication, because I keep seeing those text messages. Something popped up and you had to learn to take action to protect yourself with this Nine of Wands here. No, Nine of Wands energy is about you being able to understand that Saturn is kicking your butt, so you learn how to set these boundaries and make plans for yourself when this person is over here juggling and doing whatever it is that they're doing. It's a massive it's a massive my voice is changing. It's really weird. I'm almost picking up on a certain like accent that's not mine. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on Boston. For some of you guys, that might mean something. Okay, Gemini? Yeah, I don't know why. I'm picking up on an energy of Boston, like the accent itself. Yeah. Yep, I'm telling you. It could be some, like the third party or whatever it is that you're working on. This could be communication that's coming in from Boston, whether or not this is in regards to, you know, some sort of, institution. I'm telling you, there's a couple of different stories here, but let's see what we got going on for you with this too. Yeah, self-love, taking care of you, knowing that that's what you need to do. You have a lot of twos here, so there's something new. Balance needs to be happening for you. That's pretty much all I feel, because between you have 8 and 8 and 8 here. You know, and what's even funnier is, you know how we have these two nines here? I keep looking at this Eight of Cups like it's a 9. I don't know why. But 888 is your vibration with this. So for some of you guys, that will mean something. And it will help you to learn and understand what deception truly is going on here. So I truly think that it would be best and in your best interest to research 888. All right. It's definitely about some sort of finances. Are you going to be successful? Are you going to have the strength to do what you need to do? Because a lot of this is all about the strength aspect. This could definitely be Leo energy, but you have Sagittarian energy and you have Aries energy. It's the passion and commitment to something, and it's actually the passion and commitment to yourself. When you see that there's some sort of discrepancy here coming with the moon. I do know that the moon is actually, I think, squaring Saturn at some point very soon here. So that could be, you know, part of the communication that comes in very swiftly. You know, maybe that's the choice that you make to move forward and decide to do something brand new, especially if this person is here, even if they are asking you to, you know, reconsider and, you know, whatever it is. Okay, this other person could be coming in and telling you that they're choosing someone else as well. And then again, it's the Nine of Swords energy, and it makes you want to fight, you know, Mars and Gemini, you know. But here's the thing, so I just flipped to the Mother of Coins in this particular deck, and here we are again. I feel like this is Spirit telling you to release the burden of what this person is doing, especially if they are in a mode where they are hung up because they're juggling a third party. I feel like, you know, it's not meant for you. What's meant for you is that all of this ego energy needs to come crashing down. It's what I feel. I feel like this new opportunity is something that's very blessed for you. So let's see if we can get clarification on that. See? 2. It's another 2. It's the ability to balance everything out. This is the plan of action for you to step into self-love here after being left out in the cold. But not only that, it's just the grief. It's the lack of understanding, you know, when somebody wasn't giving to you properly. You know, they couldn't do that for you because they were giving to someone else here, no matter what it is. All right, but it looks like it's another relationship over here in their particular energy with this third party. Okay, any clarification on this person's 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups energy that you can give me for Gemini? 4 of Wands. Tell me about 4 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this person is being deceitful here, okay? They're not really sure what it is that they want to do. They are having a sexual relationship with somebody who I feel is younger. There is a lot of player energy around this particular person. There's a lot of phallic energy around this particular person. So I'm going to say that this person is stuck in some sort, what are they stuck in? Okay, yes, they are stuck in some sort of headspace where they are continuously taking care of themselves. I think I said that right before we, you know, kind of wrapped all of that up. So let's see, where does Spirit want you to head at this point? Here we go. And then what we'll do is we'll head over into the extended. What we do is we take a look at their thought process. How do they really think about you right now? You know, what is it that they're actually going to be stepping into now that this, you know, is definitely out in the open, because there's some sort of ending that needs to come about. This communication is coming in. This person could be heartbroken because they understand now that they've bound themselves to some sort of situation, okay? Because this Eight of Swords could be both of you guys being bound, you know. But now someone has to make a choice. And Gemini, this is now you. What are you going to choose? This is the ability to really support yourself and learn how to make these choices between good and evil. You know, what is your conscience telling you? I feel like it's telling you to take action for you. Any other, and then when we do the extended, we also look at you, and then we do any other channeled angel messages that might come through. So right now, what tarot message do you have for my Geminis? See, it just came out. Okay, Three of Pentacles. They say that's like get to work. That's kind of what I just heard. I heard get to work when it comes to the people that are trying to bring you in parasitic vibrations, parasitic energies. Endings are happening, okay? You might not like these endings that are going on right now, but it's actually for your highest interest, okay? Look, you can't make it up. Eight of Knives and the Big House. The same thing that we just saw between here and here. The Big House in this deck represents the Tower moment, looking at things as if they're better than they really are. And in this particular situation, someone is here trying to hurt someone else, okay? This could end up very, very badly if somebody does try to work it out with this person. These three, I haven't even looked at them yet, but these three cards came out. This is a very, whatever this is going to be a very indicating factor of the third party that is trying to betray you. There it is. Okay. So the third party that's trying to betray you again is the other person here. And it's because of some victory that they need to have over either your emotions or their own emotions. This also could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual, because we keep getting Scorpio popping up here. And what you have to understand is that this moment of everything being torn down, okay, it might hurt, it might be painful, but it's to bring you in success later. Okay, so you have to let spirit do what they need to do. You lost something for a reason here. Okay, and it may seem parasitic, but it is what it is. And you have a lot of people here that are making choices that are actually upsetting themselves. I feel like there's a, you know, definitely a fight between good and evil. You guys know I call it. It might not be out on the board with the Temperance card, but it's out here with this Devil card. All right, and I call this the Devil card because it is Capricorn energy. This is about the function. This is about the system of how things are going. There is deception in the energy that you're sitting in, and now you have to figure out how you're going to organize it and bring it all back together. I feel like this person definitely would love to reunite with you, but I can't promise you that they wouldn't have a third party here, because there's something in their emotional mix and the way that this person is made up that would be willing to continue causing some sort of Tower moment for you. And I don't feel like you want that particular energy with this Four of Cups. It's not meant for you. It's what's meant for you is blessed soulmate abundance, the ability to see things from a loving perspective. Okay, this is romance. This is, you know, somebody just being there for you and actually reciprocating. You know, it's reciprocating. And if this person can't reciprocate, then what's the point? Told you. Two of Cups energy. This is what you are destined for. This is what is blessed for you. Do not allow some energy here or your emotions to betray you when it comes to your ego. Okay? You are going to have problems with other people here. But listen, speak in loving ways. The things that you're doing, the actions should be that of love. And if you choose not to do that, then Saturn's going to come in and bring you new plans, okay? Especially if somebody's planning on being immature here. So, Friday Night Love Tarot is your weekly reading. This is your monthly. I will see you guys later on in the month or over on Friday Night Love Tarot. Peace and apple grace.